Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we'll say Kalam Yahweh Shemel Shabbat Shemal Kakwadash. Double honest to the elders and apostles, great millstone GMS, to rule and teach well. Excuse me a second. It's gonna be real quick. NPR. Supreme Court blocks for now new deportations under Alien Enemies Act. Right? Supreme Court temporarily blocked the Trump administration for deporting any Venezuelans held in the Blue Bonnet Detention Center in West Central Texas under the Alien Enemies Act, a rarely used 18th century wartime law that allows for accelerated removal of foreigners deemed a threat by authorities. The government is directed not to remove any member of the putative class of detainees from the United States until further order of this court. The court, I think putative means like in jail. The court said in a brief early Saturday note, Justice Clarence Thomas and Samuel Alito dissented. In his dissent, Alito said, literally in the middle of the night, the court issued unprecedented and legally questionable relief without giving the lower courts a chance to rule, without hearing from the opposing party. Within 8 hours of receiving the application with dubious factual support for its order, that provided explanation for its order, refused to join the court order because we had no good reason to think that under the circumstances, issuing an order at midnight was necessary or appropriate. So I think these are two guys, that went against it. And then you have this thing here. They're moving quickly to restart removals under the Alien Enemies Act, despite the Supreme Court's ruling, right? And then you see here a bunch of other stuff. They can't tell you about the numbers. I just looked this up myself. I just saw it. I was just like, let's go into it. I'll let that be that, but we'll go into one precept. Right, book of Matthew chapter 12. Verse 16, verse 25. I'm not going to go into all of the context here. And I'll show you the thoughts and said, until every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, every city or house divided against itself does not stand. Right? And we're seeing with these devils that they're divided against themselves and they're not going to stand. We're moving to the time of Jacob's trouble. Of course, they're doing all this stuff on purpose to crash the economy, crash society, crash the civilization, so that there can be a time of turmoil. Then they can come with the MOTB, the microchip, as a solution. If Satan cast out Satan, he's divided against himself, how then shall his kingdom stand? Right, it's not going to stand. This kingdom is not standing. Right, it's falling apart. Right, they're erring in every work thereof, like it says in Isaiah 19. So, I'm going to let that be that. More stuff needs to come down, but I'm going to let that be that, Lord. You're fine.